Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Tips and Tricks for Tears of the Kingdom. We're going to unlock the Lightning Temple in this video. First thing you need to do is find Riju, who's at the North Gerudo Ruins, practicing her lightning. You can go over land, which is going to be really hard to do in the Sand Shroud, or you can go through the caves that are in the Gerudo Sanctuary. Either way works. When you first meet Riju, she's going to be practicing her lightning, and she's going to ask you to help her because she's having a hard time aiming. So basically what you're going to be doing is shooting arrows to direct her lightning blasts. Once you're done helping Riju with her practice, one of her generals is going to come and tell you that there's an issue at the bazaar. The next thing you're going to have to do is head back to the bazaar to fight the Gibdos. There is a shrine there, so you can head there rather quickly. Once you appear at the shrine, you see that the Gerudo warriors are trying to fight off the Gibdos. You and Riju are going to be a big help in this fight, as Gibdos are weakened to both lightning and fire. So Riju's lightning strikes are going to be particularly helpful in these fights. To activate Riju's lightning, just like any of the other avatars or people that you are going to fight with, you run up to her and press A, and then her power will activate. But in this fight, she's just going to activate it for you. You want to aim your arrows at enemies, but for lightning strikes, but you can also aim them at the hives that they're coming out of. The big pink glowing parts are vulnerable to lightning as well, so you can hit them with lightning blast to destroy them, and that'll stop the Gibdo from coming out. Once you've defeated all the Gibdo, Riju will return back to the palace, and you can return back with her, as more Gibdos are going to appear at Gerudo Town. Once you get back to town, you're going to have to help the Gerudo defend their village. The first thing you can do is leave the palace and head to the right from to the left from the throne room, where you can get a numerous number of items, lots of arrows, different weapons you might need, all sorts of different things. Come over here to grab what you want, including things that you can attach to your arrows. The other side of the throne room is a general with her troops. You get to decide where they go to defend the city. There are three different groups of troops that you can move. There's the spear troops, the sword troops, and the cannon. You can arrange these however you want. The person who helped you with items is set up a barricade at one of the gates that you chose. So I would suggest putting troops at a barricade or at a gate that you did not barricade. Once the battle starts, you're going to have to fight all the Gibdo that are attacking. There are 3 hives to destroy. My strategy was to go to the gate that had the barricade and destroy that hive first, because the Gerudo soldiers would fight them off at the other places. So I attack the one with the barrier, and then I sweep around the village and destroy the other 3 hives. Once you've defended the town, Riju invites you to come down and look at a mural under the ground in the sanctuary. She tells you of red pillars of light that form a triangle. This is the puzzle to open up the Temple of Lightning. Up to the throne room, and you'll see a pillar with 3 columns in it. That's the first place you need to go. Start traveling through the sand and don't change your direction. Your compass is going to give out, so you're not going to be able to see. Get to this tower, you can try to mark things, but you can't place a pin within the sand shroud, so sorry about that. First thing you're going to do is destroy this rocky thing covering the light switch. Doesn't matter what you use, just jump and strike. That's going to activate the beacon, and a light will be shining off. You're going to want to follow that light to the second area. As you approach the second area, you're going to see the light, and you're going to try to run and find this next tower. Unfortunately, the tower has shrunk in the sand and is not at its full height. To make it go up to full height, you need to find a platform and turn a crank on it. That's going to raise the platform up. There's the platform, but as you can see, it's not tall enough to reach the beam. So you're going to need to search nearby it to find the crank. There are some Gibdos right there, but if you have like a lightning spear or a fire spear, it's not really much of a problem. If your spears ever run out of power, you can just put it away and then re-bring it out, and that re-energizes them, which is pretty helpful. All right, now go ahead and find the platform with the crank on it. As you can see, the tower is too low, so you're just going to push the crank, and that's going to raise the tower up. Eventually, the tower is going to hit the light, and you're going to get a triangle almost. Travel to the third one, and you're going to have to use some Zonai equipment to move some new things up to the top. Grab 2 of the wedges. Oop, don't fall in though. Grab 2 of the wedges and one of the Zonai tablets. And attach them all together. Go ahead and hit the Zonai tablet so that it'll start to hover. and you're just going to want to move that up as close to the overhang as possible. You're going to want to use Ascension to go up into the overhang. Oh, too high. You didn't want to go up to the top quite yet. You want to go to, there's like a little thing to stand on. There we go, that's where we want to be. So you want to go there. You're going to use Ultra Hand to grab the thing. Lift it up so it's closer to the top, and then you can ascend up to the very top. Use Ultra Hand again. Grab the, oh, not Ascension, Ultra Hand, yeah, there we go. To grab the thing, bring it up, and then you're going to want to detach the brick from the little handles. Go ahead and attach it to the wheel. All right, and then you're just going to want to push the wheel until your light aligns with the other tower. So as you can see, the light beam is going to keep going. We're going to go and go and go and go and go. And then it'll finally align. Perfect. Once they align, a little cutscene happens. And something will appear out of the sand. Once you arrive at the thing in the sand, Reiju will meet you, and you need to activate it. You can do that using Reiju's Lightning Strike. Once it's activated, you can use the temple will appear, and you're all set to go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.